Good morning, everyone. It's Mary, and it's time for another episode of the Monday Morning Leadership Bite. So, is it don't sweat the small stuff or the devil's in the details? I was thinking about that because sometimes we say that, right? When there's a data point or something we're doing that is inconsequential to someone else, someone might tell you, don't sweat the small stuff. But when there is a detail that could have an impact down the road, then someone will tell you, well, the devil's in the details. And so which is it? We want to think about this in terms of what is the impact of whatever we're trying to do, whether it's a presentation or whether it's working with our kids or whether it's in our neighborhood, volunteering, whatever it might be. You have to determine as a leader whether or not the devil's in the details or don't sweat the small stuff. I used to have a boss that would say, will it matter in 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 weeks, or 5 months? And the point of that is that we have to look at whatever we're working on or whoever we're leading and ask yourself, what is the impact? And we have to look beyond that moment, right? So we have to be able to say that, what I say, will it matter in a couple of days? Will it matter in a couple of months? We can give a presentation today to our management or our team and say, and that presentation may only impact in that moment, but is that a reflection upon you, and will that carry forward later on? So as a leader, I think you have to determine. I think it's a little bit of both. I think you don't sweat the small stuff, but also too, you have to know when the devil's in the details. And a lot of it will depend on our personalities. For some of us, we love digging into the data, right? We love even producing that data. We love looking at the if, and, or buts about something. If I do this, and if I do that, or what about these consequences? We love that. That's what jazzes us. And for some of us, we want the gold from the mine, but we don't want to do the data mining, right? We want the result of the data, but so that we can make a decision, but we don't really get into producing a lot of data. We want to be able to summarize that down to one page or an action. So some of it's very much personality driven. So what do you think? Is it don't sweat the small stuff or the devil's in the details? I think as a leader, it's both. And you need to determine in the situation that you're in or who you're working with, whether or not you don't sweat the small stuff or you really dig in and try to understand. And there's no one quick answer, which is why I think both of those exist out there in the world. So this is the Monday Morning Leadership Bite. Like, comment, and share the video. I want to hear from you. Is it don't sweat the small stuff or the devil's in the details? Have a great week.